Hi y'all and welcome back to my channel. So I finally have my first weekend off from my job and I'm so excited that I thought to myself, what better thing to do than to enjoy my day baking cookies. During Christmas time when I went shopping with my mom and my sister, I picked up these really cute and unique cookie cutter shapes. I got a frog one and a butterfly one, and then I also got the mini versions of them too, and I've just been dying to make cookies with them and to decorate them. So I kind of splurged a lot yesterday on baking supplies. Let's just say I spent more money than I anticipated or hoped for. Yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. Also, I bought some strawberries because I wanted to make some chocolate covered strawberry. That would be a fun way to celebrate Valentine's weekend. All right, without further ado, let's get into it. So yes, this is everything that I bought. I bought a lot of cookie decorating supplies. These are for my strawberries. These are the containers of strawberries and the eggs that I will be needing. Of course, we need some salt and baking powder, baking soda. We didn't have any flour or sugar, so had to buy that. We should be set for a long time. I bought much more than I will need for today. We got some more icing decorator things. These ones are more like tiny, so do detail work. I don't know why I think I'm such an artist, but I will stay tuned to see how these cookies turn out. And to finish up, I got frosting and some sprinkles because we don't have any. I thought that would be fun to decorate with as well. But yeah, that is everything. I'm not really sure where I want to start with all this jazz, but I guess step one should be to write down the recipe because it's on my phone. So let me do that real quick. Okay, now that I have it written on my fancy little piece of paper, don't mind my phone stand that I used to film. Now that I have it written on a fancy little piece of paper, I can now go ahead and get started. I think step one though is to put away all of this because I just did that for filming purposes. I don't need the decorating things for many hours to come. So let's focus on the baking aspect first, shall we? Now that I've put away all the decorating stuff, here's the setup. So first we're gonna need 2 bowls, which thankfully I have. Had to find some tape, which I could not find, ironically enough, but I found some wall putty to hang up my little recipe, so hopefully that will work for this video. Stay tuned. I think it should be just fine there. Okay, the first thing that we have to do is the butter and eggs. This is another thing that I bought from the store that I completely forgot that I bought from the store, but here it is, just some unsalted butter. And with this step, if you had a mixing stand, you would want to put your wet ingredients into that, or at least when I bake, that's what I start with. However, I don't have a mixing stand, so we're just gonna use these 2 bowls. And the irony is I don't even have like a handheld mixer either. We will just be using a whisk and pray that it all turns out. I'm sure it'll be fine. Anyhow, the goal is to get the butter and the sugar fluffy. Go ahead and add the butter and sugar. Once again, I am doubling this recipe, so for this, I will be needing 2 cups of unsalted butter. Each stick of butter is a 1/2 cup, so I will be needing all 4 sticks from this box. And we will be needing these at room temp, so I'm gonna go ahead and melt them in the microwave, like just soften them anyway, and I'll be right back. So now that I have the butter semi-melted, I'm gonna go ahead and add it all in. I misspoke, we're not adding the egg just yet, we'll add that next, but right now we have to add the sugar because it's the butter and the sugar that mix together that become fluffy. And since I'm doubling this recipe, we're going to need 2 whole cups of sugar. Alright, so here is our butter and sugar mixture together. I'm gonna go ahead and do a time lapse because I'm going to be hand mixing this and that is going to take a long time, so be right back. Okay, Okay, so that actually didn't take as long as I thought it would. Here's how it turned out. I'm a little bit out of breath because that was an arm workout, let me tell you. But I'm pretty proud of the consistency. I feel like this is how it would sort of look if you did it with like a actual mixer. So the fact that I was able to accomplish this with just my bare hands, I'm pretty proud of the consistency. Next, we're gonna go ahead and add the egg and the extract. And since we doubled the recipe, we'll need 2 for this. And for the extracts, it says you can do vanilla and almond. I personally hate the taste of almond extract. I can always taste when it's baked into things. Since I don't enjoy it, I'm just gonna go ahead and just use vanilla. The vanilla extract looks like this. We are going to be needing 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it all together. So now in my second bowl, I'm gonna go ahead and mix all my dry ingredients, which include flour, baking soda, salt, and cream of tartar, which, fun fact, I did not know what it looked like, but it looks like this. You can find it in the spice aisle. I literally had to text my mom and Google to find it because I could not find it for the life of me, but it looks like this. And we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So for flour, we'll be needing 5½ cups, half a teaspoon of the baking soda, 1 teaspoon of the cream of tartar, and 1 teaspoon of salt. All our dry ingredients mixed together, and now we're just going to slowly incorporate it into our wet mix. Alright y'all, once again I am very out of breath, but here's the dough. Looks just like cookie dough. Let me do the mandatory taste test anytime you make cookie dough. Loving it. At this point it needs to chill for 2 hours in the fridge, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in the fridge. Alright y'all, I am done for now. It is chilling in the fridge, so I will catch up with you guys in 2 hours. Alright y'all, it has been over 2 hours because I have been working on this TikTok that literally took me, I think, 2.5 to 3 hours to create. I'll insert it here just to show y'all. So anyhow, let's take out the dough and see how it turned out. Looks so good. I'm so excited. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean off this countertop and put some flour down and then start rolling and cutting it into my little shapes. So hopefully these work out pretty good. I'm so excited. Alright, I got the surface all wiped down, so now I'm going to go ahead and get my flour, and I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle some on it. And now what I'm going to do is take a glass and see if I can roll out my dough with this. My roommate does have a rolling pin, but it's huge, so I want to see if I can just start rolling out dough with this instead. Let's just see. Oh yeah, that works like a charm, as long as the dough's all floured up. Park hacks, if you will. The recipe said to make it about 1/4 inch thick. I don't have a ruler, so I'm just gonna assume that's probably pretty good. Grab my cookie cutters, and we'll start with the honorary frog. It's so cute. It's very cute. Alright. First frog done. His little feet got cut off. That's okay. So this is what they look like so far. These two are the mini frogs, and this one, and sorry, it's all the tripod. This one are the mini butterflies. That's the big frog, and that's the big butterfly. And I think they look so cute so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys up here. I'm gonna set the oven to start preheating to 350. this on a time lapse. Alright, the oven is preheated and my cookies are ready to go. I decided to make this pan all frogs. I am hoping to bring some of these with me to work, so that's why I'm trying to make a lot of cookies. I don't know if you guys can tell from the visual difference, but these are twice as thick as these, so I think my dough will stretch a lot further if they're this thin. So that's a good thing that I just decided to do. But yeah, I'm gonna pop them in for 10 minutes and keep working over here to keep making more. Would like to update that I still have a solid 6 minutes to go, but while I was sitting here and waiting for them to be done, I was thinking about where I could let them cool, and since I don't have a cooling rack, I started cleaning off this countertop because I wanted it to be cleared in case I wanted to put the cookies here. And I remembered I also have these baking sheets that are made of silicone. They're my reusable ones that I talked about in my Amazon video. I'll link that video down below to see the link for that. Thought why not use these as my kind of cooling rack, and it's still sanitary, but it doesn't take up any space because I don't have much counter space in here. So I feel very proud of myself actually for thinking of this second apartment hack in one video, I guess. Pretty proud of myself. Alright y'all, so here's what the first batch looks like. They turned out so cute. I can't wait to decorate them. Alright y'all, second batch is ready to go in. I just wanted to show you some of the little frogs do have feet this time because I pushed it out in a certain way. And some of them just have one leg, but that's okay. The fact that even a couple of them have some of their legs is so precious. So yeah, in they go. Alright, and the last batch is done. These guys look really good. I will say that when I transferred the first batch over, a couple of them broke. We lost a couple troops, but that's okay because we got some strong ones. And I'm hoping I decorate cute enough that I will be okay with my coworkers seeing and eating. But since we have to wait for these cookies to completely cool down, like they can't be warm at all, I'm gonna let these cool here. I'm just gonna let these cool here. Since they have to be entirely cooled down and not warm at all before you start putting frosting and stuff on it, I thought I would go ahead and start making my chocolate covered strawberries. I've never done this before and I'm not looking up a recipe or how to. I'm assuming it's pretty simple. You just melt the chocolate, which I'm going to put in my little bowl here, and then make sure you clean your strawberries, but then dip them in and then you put them down and you let them sit in the fridge. And I think that's it really. I don't think there's much to it, but first time for everything, right? My goodness, y'all, here they are. They look so cute and so delicious. I'm so excited. Unfortunately, the second half of my second box was like rotten and moldy, so I couldn't use those strawberries, but out of the ones that were still good, I'm pretty impressed. To get you guys a little closer. I'm feeling like quite the baker slash chef today. I'm feeling pretty impressed with myself with everything that I've gotten done as of yet. So hopefully this cookie decorating part goes just as good. Alright y'all, so here comes the part that you guys have been waiting for, the cookie decorating. So I don't know where to start. I have these little detail icing things to decorate with. I have a pink one, a green one, a black one, and a white one. I also have white frosting to use as white, or if I want to change it up, I bought 2 different things of gel food coloring. This one has all your classic colors, and then this one has some unique colors. I thought might be fun and very spring-like. And I have these cookie icing ones that just look nice and pipeable instead of like this one where I would be spreading. Finally, I have this thing of sprinkles, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna decorate yet, but stay tuned. And since this is the part that I've been looking forward to the most, which is why I wanted to spend my day off this way, because it's a very artistic and creative thing to do, I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit you guys with yet again another time lapse, because I really want to be in the moment and enjoy it and play some music or maybe watch some shows while I do it and just really spend my time enjoying decorating. But I'll show you all how they turn out. Alright y'all, I am finally done. I'm so excited. I think a bunch of them turned out really cute, which is great. And before I show you the cookies, I wanted to share some inspo pics of what I was kind of thinking of, so I'm going to share them here. These photos are all from Pinterest. It's just kind of the vibe, the Valentine's frog and butterfly vibe that I was going for today. So hopefully in these next couple of clips you'll see where that inspo came from and hopefully it comes across. So this is the tray of the ones that I love the most. I think they look very cutesy, very Valentine's-esque. And these are the ones that I'm keeping for myself. Very embarrassed of how they turned out. And there's just like some scraps back there, but I know me and my roommate will eat them, so that's okay. But really happy with how these turned out. And here's some more with how they turned out. Probably also bring these to work because they're pretty cute too, and I'm pretty proud of how they turned out. Alright, well that's it for today. I decided to just leave the chocolate covered strawberries as is because this decorating took me 2 hours to do, so I'm good with just leaving chocolate strawberries as is. I think they look really cute. They look like this, and I think they turned out really cute. Let's try one right now. Get it off. And I forgot to mention, but I got the long stem ones that they have at the store. I think they cost a little bit more, but I thought it'd be a cute feature because they're purposely long stem to dip into chocolate. I'd count both of these a success. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope this gave you guys some ideas on how to celebrate Valentine's Day. Even if you're single, you can still celebrate. It's just a day celebrating love, and what better kind of love to show yourself than self-love. Alright, I hope you guys are having a good day, but of course if you're not, that's okay too. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye!